I wanted to talk about something every actor deals with, and honestly, every person deals with memorization. And I'm going to start by saying the thing nobody wants to hear. There is no shortcuts. There are techniques, and some of them are genuinely powerful, but none of them replace the one thing that actually works. Doing it consistently over time until it becomes a habit. I've watched a lot of actors, and I've done this myself, trying to memorize the night before, cram it, run it once, show up, and hope. And what happens? You get into the room and the words disappear. Not because you're not talented, because memorization doesn't work that way. Your brain needs time. It needs repetition across multiple days. It needs sleep between, because sleep is actually when your brain locks the material in. I started to treat memorization like I treat everything else in my acting practice, as I discipline. Not a task I check off, a habit I build. Now, here are some tools that actually work. Use more than one, layer them, your brain responds to variety. Change them up. Memory palace. Pick a place you know. Your house, your street, attach each line a location. Walk through in your mind. This is one of the oldest memory systems in the world. It works because your brain is wired for place. First letter root. Take the first letter of every line and make a sequence. ATWIS. You're giving your brain a skeleton to hang the words on. When you go blank, the skeleton brings you back. Write it down 3 times. Not type it, write it by hand. 3 times. Pen on paper activates a different part of your brain than reading alone. Slow it down, let your hand do the work. Say it out loud. Hearing your own voice say the words different from reading them silently. Your ear becomes a second track. Say it out loud every time, even when it feels repetitive. Take breaks. Your brain does not memorize during the session. It memorizes during rest. Study for 20 minutes, walk away, come back. The gap is where it locks in. Meditate on it. Before you sleep, run the material slowly through your mind without pressure. No testing yourself. Just let it flow. Your brain will work on it while you sleep. Stay backwards. Start from your last line and work backward. This breaks the habit of always starting from the top, which means you only really know the beginning. Repetition is mother with movement. Walk while you say it. Gesture. Move your body. Memory is physical. Actors, especially, your body is part of the instrument. Let it help you remember. See it. Visualize the scene as you say the words. Put yourself in the location. See who you're talking to. When the words are attached to images, they don't disappear. The real point? Now here's where actors specifically get tripped up. And this is important. Memorize the words and knowing the scene are 2 completely different things. A lot of actors think once they have the lines, they're ready. They're not. They just cleared the first hurdle. When you still think about the words, you cannot be present with your scene partner. You cannot listen. You cannot react. You're just reading. The goal of memorization is to get the words out of your head, so you stop thinking about them. So they become automatic, so your brain is free to act. Memorization is not a destination, it's the floor you stand on. And the only way to build the floor is to start early by consistent and treat it like a habit, not a task. Which of these techniques are you going to try first? Tell me in the comments. If you've been struggling with memorization, I want to hear what's been tripping you up, because that might be the next video. Subscribe if you find this useful. And see you next week. And let's get to work. Make it a habit. Thank you.